Want to? I, along with my wife, Michelle, would like to thank everyone for sharing this beautiful and joyous occasion. Many have traveled great distances, some from across the country. We look forward to thanking everyone personally. I would especially like to welcome Matt's parents, Bernadette and Rich Savini, and their extended family and friends at this wonderful and scenic venue. As the oldest of three brothers, the reality of having three girls was an adjustment. The fact is that I am the father to three of the greatest daughters a man could ever hope for. The experience these girls provided their father was life-fulfilling. As I stand here today in front of all of you, I'm overwhelmed with the sheer beauty of my little girl. It doesn't seem that long ago that I was her coach and her bullpen catcher. I have the scars to prove it. Parents dream of having a child that is smart, popular, and a star athlete for their schools. Beth provided all that plus much more. Whatever Beth set out to accomplish, she mastered. Because of all this, all of her dreams in her life are possible. The father's greatest fear, okay, there are many, is what kind of man will my daughter bring home and want to marry? Fortunately, when Matt called me to ask for Beth's hand in marriage, I was thrilled for Beth and our entire family. I was able to get to know Matt pretty well during golf outings and family events. Matt possessed every quality that Michelle and I could have hoped for our daughter. There was a reason for that. Matt had been brought up in a home with love and respect. It's quite evident in Matt and in his sister Jen. Our sincere thanks go out to Bernadette and Rich for bringing up a son of Matt's quality. I have no doubt that Beth and Matt, along with our granddogs, Penny and Nash, will have a long and loving and fruitful life together. Please raise your glasses as I present Beth and Matt Savini. Cheers!
How about a round of applause for the father of the bride? All right, our next toast is from the bride's sisters, Eileen and Colleen.
Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know us, I'm Colleen and I'm Beth's older sister. And I'm Eileen, her younger sister. We are very honored and happy to be here tonight with all of you to be part of Matt and our beautiful bride's special day. Growing up so close in age, the three of us did everything together, from swimming lessons. That little known fact, Becky was the youngest person ever to dive off the dock with the baby Gibraltar team, and dance lessons and softball. Our parents did a fantastic job to keep us well-rounded and involved in many of the things. You can definitely see that in the beautiful, determined, fearless, and smart women that live today. And we couldn't have asked for a better person than that to take her off our hands. We are very happy to officially welcome Matt into our family, even though it feels like he's been a part of it for a very long time. We knew Matt was a keeper when he always showed up to help Beth move. And she moved a lot, like a lot. And we knew he was the one for her when she trusted him with her most important possession, Penny. Matt, you are a very compassionate and unwavering person, and we know you're the perfect match for that. So, from the two people who probably know Beth the best, we'd like to offer you a few words of wisdom.
Oh boy.
She's
She's a great person to have on your team. She's very competitive, and you can always count on her to do her best.
She always needs new shoes.
She's a very adventurous person. Just ask our mom about the time she climbed to the top of the roof when she was 2.
And about the time a few years later when she climbed to the top of the 20-foot tree in front of our house.
And most importantly, she will love you and do anything for you. And we know you will do the same for her.
So please raise your glasses with us as we toast our beautiful sister Beth.
And our new brother-in-law, Matt, we love you both very much.
To love and laughter and happily ever after.
Congratulations.
Another very well said toast. How about a round of applause for Bride Sisters? Finally, we have a toast from Mason Apostle. Mason.
Hi everyone, I'm Mason. For those of you who don't know me, I've been friends with Matt for 19 years now. I did the math. Matt, is that correct? Yeah. All right. Okay. Since 6th grade. So that's me. First thing I want to say is thank you very much to the parents of the bride, Mr. Hannon, for having everyone here at this wonderful party. Thank you also to Mr. and Mrs. Sweeney. I think everyone's having a good time, especially Chang. The thing I know about Matt is that he loves Beagles, he loves Beth, and he loves stories about high school. So when I decided that I'd speak at his wedding, I thought, what high school story can I possibly tell? There's so many of them. And I thought about it, and I decided the one that I would stick with might not be one Matt is expecting, in that it's kind of nice. As most of you know, Matt is a big sports fan, and we actually traveled to Germany to watch the World Cup. But the World Cup before that, 2002, was when we were still in college. Matt had what I thought at the time was just this awesome accounting internship that was, a serious job. Chang and I believe, were working on our pans that summer. So since the games were in Korea, it started at 2 in the afternoon. That meant that it was on at 2 a.m. our time. So Chang and I, hanging out in Chang's basement, we're going to watch the game. We said, hey, let's call up Matt and see if we can get him to come over. So we call him up and go, hey Matt, you got to come over to Vienna. It's going to be awesome. Come on over. And he goes, absolutely not. I have work. There's no way I'm doing this. And we go, secret weapon. That's what will make it so cool if you do come. And Matt said, all right, I'll do it. So Matt, I guess, threw together some stuff and headed over. We watched the game. It was memorable. I won't bore you with the details. After the game, we all fell asleep, and Matt woke up and headed off to work. Around 11 o'clock, I believe, Chang and I woke up getting the message from Matt. Guys, I'm at work and I don't have any shoes on. So he's at his important accounting job, can't get up from his desk, can't go to the bathroom, can't turn around and say hi to anyone. So he's just stuck at his desk, shoeless. And the fact that he shared that with us made us laugh. The fact that he was willing to come over just to watch a soccer game is really the kind of friend Matt is. He's honestly, I think, the stuff that holds our group of friends together. And I really, really do think that. And I know that my experiences with him, Beth will find exactly the same. He's adventurous, he's fun, he wants to do things that will just enrich your life. And that's what he's done for all of us, I think, is enriched our lives. And I think he's gonna, Matt, can I see your feet? Are you wearing shoes? Yeah, I'm wearing shoes. All right, he's gonna be a great husband, and I'm so happy for both of you. So here's to Matt, and with that.
Another very well said to us, and another round of applause for Mason.